Hey everybody, it's me, Angel Benton, and it's time for another Sudsy recap. And tonight we're talking all about the ladies of London. But before I do, oh my god, how harsh is this lighting? Like, I look really bad. Like, I look really old. Like, really old. It's a little crazy. My skin's a little red too. Okay, so ladies of London. Let's talk ladies of London. First of all, I love this show. I love the ladies of London. You know what's weird? What's funny is that in the United Kingdom, that show doesn't air. So the ladies of London aren't really famous in London at all. I mean, some of them are more socialite type famous, but like they're not like actual famous like the housewives are here in the United States. And what's also funny is that we're way behind on the British housewives, the housewives of Cheshire. I mean, they've shot 3 seasons that have aired in the United Kingdom, and we've just seen season 1. FYI, that RHO Cheshire finale the first season was the worst. It was the worst. Yeah, it was bad. Okay, anyways, so ladies of London. First of all, did you know that Marissa looks a lot like Jade from Days of Our Lives? Right? The girl that's playing Jade looks a lot like Marissa. I just realized that tonight. And Juliet looks like someone too, but I can't put my finger on it. I don't quite know who she reminds me of, but she reminds me of someone. But it struck me that Marissa is Jade. Like they're practically the same person. Okay, so anyways, although there's quite a bit of years between the two of them, I'm sure it's more of a compliment to Marissa than a knock to Jade. Okay. So there were some subtle, shady moments on the show. Okay. The first one was Juliet, of course, right, was talking about her children, and she's like, "Yes, because here's the thing. This is what makes her reality so different from mine. And I'm not saying that it's not reality, it's just not my reality, right? So, she lives in London because her husband works in London and he obviously makes enough to support his family. So she just started this fashion blog kind of on a whim as a hobby, and she can devote as much time to it or not as she wants. Well, she is a mom, so I'll give her credit for that. So here's the shady bit. She was like, "Yeah, I'm an involved mom," which was shady because we know that she was taking the piss out of Marissa, who went to the Hamptons and has a nanny taking care of the baby while she, just got out of the hospital, and, the baby, I don't know. But it was really, it was a little bit shady. It was totally, no, it was not a little bit shady. It was a lot shady. It was pretty shady. I give her credit for that, though. Also, there was an issue between the two Carolines. And I don't like it when mommy fights. But here's the thing. Caroline Stanbury had a different look for her interview portion, which she had like long hair instead of short. Bitch looked amazing. She looked like a million fucking bucks. But you know what I also had to say? That all the ladies are all really just really attractive. Like, even just for a reality show, they're just really good looking. It's, they're really good looking. Okay, so anyways, there was tension between Caroline Stanbury, who did look fabulous in her interviews, and Caroline Fleming. And the issues was more about Caroline Fleming's OCD. And basically her need to control everything, and her getting on to Caroline Stanbury about her chronic tardiness, for example. And here's the thing about that. If I was late every single day, and I knew that and I was always late all the time, you would think that you would be able to take a little bit of ribbing about that. And yes, Caroline Fleming is a little bit over the top about a lot of things because she's got that OCD. So she's very, this is how my house is, blah, blah, blah. But it's also not that kind of not that cool to kind of call her out on that mental issue in front of everyone either. So, there's a lot that's going around with both of them. It's unfortunate. Plus, it's also unfortunate that Caroline is picking another fight because she was pissed off about the whole fruit incident, and that happened last season. So that was a good 18 months before this took place, this past one. I wouldn't say 18 months, maybe like 14 months, right? So it just seems like she's picking fights with everybody that she knows, whether it's Marissa or whether it's Julie or whether it's Caroline Fleming. So if I was Juliet, I would be a little bit nervous. I'd be like, oh shit, am I next? Although she was probably first, I think, because in season 1 they had issues, Juliet and Caroline Stanbury. So maybe she's gone through it already with her. So whatever. Good for her that they're able to maintain a friendship after that. That's good. So in the meantime, Sophie and Marissa and Adela, they went on. Well, the other ladies went on a pub crawl, and that's kind of where the Carolines had their argument, was on this pub crawl. They decided to go to a ping pong bar. First of all, I can't even say the word ping pong without two things popping in my brain. First is the Julia Cortez, who played the woman in The Adventures of Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, who said, "Oh, me dance too, me sing too, me pop-pom for you," and then she, does the ping pongs and shoot the ping pong balls out of her vagina. And then later in 1995, she ended up playing Rita Repulsa in the Power Rangers movie. That's fucking range as an actress. So that pops into my head when we talk about ping pong. And also, there's a Chinese restaurant that is literally across the street from where I live, which is called Ping Pang Pong. And one time, my friend Fabrice called Ping Pang Pong, and he didn't even say anything. And they were like, "Ping Pang Pong, no delivery." It was just really funny because he didn't even ask for any food to be delivered. But it was, anyways, I guess it's one of those things you had to be there. But I love Ping Pang Pong. I just love saying it. Ping Pang Pong. I wish I could have triplets so that I could name them Ping Pang and Pong. Wouldn't that be awesome? Especially if they were like white children, like if they weren't Asian at all, and they just had these Asian names. That would be the best. I would love it. Okay. Anyways, back to the ping pong night. So I found it interesting that Adela, because she looked like she was drinking this tall, fruity drink that looked like a drink. Like it looked like liquor. But I forgot she's sober. It wasn't booze. She had some sort of, mocktail while the other girls were drinking like tequila shots, and it's making my mouth water. The tequila shots are, because even though yeah. Anyways, so Sophie ends up getting just trashed. Kind of like how last week Marissa got trashed. Like Marissa was like, I was on a contest to see who could have the most drinks, and I think I won, right? So this week it was Sophie's turn, and Sophie's a little bit flirtatious and friendly. I mean, she's a single gal. She's a single gal on the prowl in London. So there's actually a famous gay porn store in London called Prowler, actually. Anyways, I miss London. I love me some London. I need to go back to London. I haven't been to London in a long time. Although I am going to Japan in October of next year as part of a 20-year reunion with the people that I worked with at Tokyo Disneyland. Is that crazy? It's been 20 years. 2020. 20. It's crazy. That's craziness. Anyways. So that's basically all that happened in Ladies of London this week. And then next week we see that Caroline Stanbury has an event that they all go to in Scotland. And there's tension between Julie and Caroline Stanbury. So we'll see how that goes. Anyways, thank you so much for logging on today. I do appreciate it. You can follow me on Twitter at Angel Benton, hashtag Ladies of London to talk Ladies of London, or you can hashtag RHOBH to talk the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Actually, if you hashtag Real Housewife shit, then I'll definitely know you're talking to me. So feel free to do that. Have a wonderful night. Peace out, everyone. Wubba, wubba, wubba.